Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. It's going to be a fun show today. I have a feeling. I've got a feeling. Woo! Everybody joined in on that. Yeah. That was awesome.
Let's not go, everybody.
We should start a barbershop quartet.
Let's do it.
We got enough people.
We do have a quartet.
The 904 Boys. With a Z.
All right, moving on. Bad idea. Bad idea for
Boys.
Yeah, B-O-I-Z.
Yeah,
B-O-I-Z. These days. Oh, we've got a lot to get to today. It's going to be a fun Friday. I can say that now. I feel so free.
Isn't it nice?
How does it feel?
It really feels good.
You look better.
Yeah. I was dead the last time you saw me.
Wow, you fell asleep during the prayer.
You didn't have to bring that up. But I did. When we were in there for the fight night, I told you guys I didn't sleep at all the previous 2 days before Florida Man games. When we were in there on the fight night, we bowed our head and we said the prayer. And I fell asleep standing up.
He was right next to me.
I was so exhausted.
A form of meditation. Yeah. So there you go.
I think it was deep thought.
Yeah, there we go.
Deep
It was
thought.
deep thought.
You almost fell over, but I had deep thought.
But I want to talk about the fight night because I got to tell you, it was a lot of fun and it was great for the kids, and we'll talk about why.
Yep.
It was very cool. We've got Sheriff Hardwick in studio with us, if you couldn't tell, and we will start talking to him in just a few minutes. We'll ask him a couple of questions, and then we'll stop talking for the rest of the show.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's
great.
Spa treatment
I'm trying to give you guys a break.
It's nice.
As people who have to talk for an hour every morning, it's great to have
You're
you in
welcome.
here, Sheriff.
Sure. I can't shut up.
And of course, the sheriff brings good information with him and stuff.
Yeah, on top of just talking for an hour straight.
There's a newsworthy reason to have him in here.
Most of the time.
Hope you guys are doing well out there. We do have a lot to get to today, so let's start to jump right into it. Before we do, I'll tell you guys about our great friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Great people out there, and they want to get you in a new truck. I don't know. You might have to check with Bo, but apparently they were slinging those Ford F-150s out of there, man. They got some great prices on those trucks. They got some great prices on all their trucks, really. And great vehicles they got out there. If you're looking for something else, maybe a few years old, maybe a different model, I would say check out there as well, because they've just got a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles that you can take home today as well, man. Great people out there, and you can stop by Ford's Garage and grab a signature burger at Ford's Garage while you're out there. They've got the 904 burger, and then the sheriff's got some burger out there. He's got some burger.
It's supposed to be good.
Number one selling burger, I might have you.
That's not true.
I'd like to really go toe-to-toe on that one.
We'll have to really print out the receipts.
I'm going to ask for the manager on that one.
Okay, Karen. Davey has combed his hair in a Karen-esque way today. No, it's a great place out there. You can definitely try Sheriff Hardwick's burger if you want. I hear it is pretty good.
It's very good.
They offer services from home delivery to company fleet servicing at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Your family is their family, and they are driven to inspire. Also, shout out to our friends at Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Mara Med Spa, Griffin Service, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and BNS Signs.
Yes.
Who we love. And I got to give a big shout out to Jay and his son, too, who came out there and not only put up our signs at BNS, but they were there the day before helping us work. They were there the day after, and I think even the day after that, helping us work out there on the field. People. So they're just great, great people. Their whole team just comprised of great people.
Rolled their sleeves up, jumped right in. That was awesome.
They did.
Agree.
Yeah,
awesome.
we got in trouble from Shauna yesterday. So.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Well, we gave her
I thought it was
brand new tagline for her.
I thought we gave her a great tagline.
Yeah. Me
too.
Shauna,
who she does the face painting at all the different
festivals. We're going to bring it up again.
Yes.
We're going to bring it up again. She's watching.
Well, no, I said she's better than a bounce house.
Gotcha. I'm sorry.
No, more fun than a bounce house.
Excuse me, more fun than a bounce house.
More fun than a bounce house. Which has implications.
I said more fun.
Yeah.
My attorneys advised me to stay quiet.
That's a good idea.
Shauna, she's amazing.
Shauna's amazing.
Yeah, she is. She's awesome. We love everybody.
She's all right.
Don't get us in trouble, Troy.
I
don't want another angry text string from Shauna. She's going to charge me triple next year.
Sweetheart.
You said next year?
Oh, yeah. You guys ready?
We're ready now.
Oh,
I got some
okay.
exciting information. Yes, I'll talk about it.
Whoa, okay. All right, cool.
Nice teaser.
We're going to start with question of the day from Troy.
All right. Well, we're going to go around the room.
Well, we're going to go around the room and
Yeah.
intro everybody. Good morning, Troy. Good morning, Davey. Good morning, Sheriff. Good morning, Clay.
Happy
morning,
Friday.
everybody.
I'm doing great.
Yay! It's the weekend.
Are we going to say Clay's birthday?
Yeah.
It is Clay's birthday.
Clay's birthday.
I was going to unveil
birthday,
that,
Clay.
but okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Just take over the whole show.
No, I'm just kidding. You said it's my show.
You know what's
I'm giving you all a
happening?
break.
You know what happens when the sheriff comes
Cake
in?
time.
Wow, look at those glasses.
Birthday.
Holy crap.
Yay! Happy birthday, Clay. Happy sort of birthday, Pete. Yay!
Almost birthday, Pete.
Yeah, my birthday's Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you said question of the day. All
Question
right.
of the day. Let's do it.
All right, today is International Women's Day. Not only is it Clay's birthday, it's International Women's Day. So, who is the most influential woman in history in your mind?
Oh,
Wow. Okay, that's a good question. I think I'm going to have to say, in American history, I think I'm going to have to say someone who probably didn't know how influential she was going to be when she did this, but I will go with Rosa Parks.
Very cool
Yeah,
answer.
just changed the course of history in America in a lot of ways, which is so important, so very important.
Yeah.
okay.
So, yeah.
Let's go.
Davey.
I am saying Taylor Swift. I do
Oh
not
my
care.
God!
We did not see that coming.
I don't care. Every no she's been served in life has turned to a maybe, and every maybe turned to a yes. This lady believes in herself, and she is teaching young ladies to get up and out there. I think she's super influential. So, on you.
Okay, wow.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd say she's the most influential right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
definitely.
There you go.
Okay. Clay, what you got, man?
Breathe on
I
that.
think it's got to be Joan of Arc, right?
I thought David was going to go with Joan of
Joan
Arc,
of
but I
Arc,
should have
that's a
seen
great
Taylor
answer.
Swift coming.
Very
Yeah.
good answer.
Joan
I
of
was
Arc.
going to
very
go
good.
either way, too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Wasn't she like 16 when she died, though? When she was super young?
But isn't that old back then? Like the age perspective was way off.
Yeah.
Big,
right?
big difference.
I'm not sure which one of her personalities made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, check the history.
I'm
got?
going to go off the grid a little bit here. I'm a Condoleezza Rice person. That's me personally. I'm a military person. I think she could have been a president. I still
Yeah.
think she could be the president, to be honest with you. But anyways, I'm a Condoleezza Rice, and I saw how she operated when I was serving the United States military from the Capitol up in Washington D.C. I'm a Condoleezza Rice fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So serious.
All great
Very
answers.
serious lady. Oh,
She is
she's
very
really
serious.
is.
I don't think I've ever
She's got
seen her smile.
She's got her act together.
No,
Right.
no,
Yeah.
get her talking about golf.
Yeah.
She loves golf. She's a
Great.
golfer.
Hot topic.
Ah,
right.
okay.
That'll make
Nice
her
to
smile.
know.
We'll talk a little TPC later. Maybe Condi will join in the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Come on, Connie.
Yeah. And mine's Helen Keller.
Okay.
So mine's Helen Keller just because she just had that never quit. You can do whatever you think you can do type situation. So I think Helen Keller is just kind of my personal one.
That was very serious.
That's very good.
Another very
very
good one, though.
serious.
Very solid answer.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be looking forward to what you guys are saying out there in comments land. And we'll go to Troy for a quick check of the weather.
Partly cloudy.
Quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction.
Nice.
Who can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. We go to Clay Blasser for our in-depth traffic report. Clay?
Clay?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was slacking today.
Birthday boy.
Well, there was really no traffic this morning, but the bikers haven't woken up yet. So
Clay?
Say
Bikers, that was Clay making the comment on you guys, not me.
Yeah,
it was me. 'Cause
Motorcycle.
I plan to be out there
Not the
today.
mafia.
On the pier?
In the ocean.
Beautiful.
Ocean.
Beautiful.
Hopefully the clouds clear up so I can go fishing.
There you go. I saw a video on
Yesterday
it.
was the perfect day to go fishing, but
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't your birthday, though, Clay.
No.
it wasn't. I had to work.
Birthday fishing.
Today's the day.
I have today off, so.
Fishing
It
always
doesn't look
feels
like you
better
have
on
today
your
off.
Well, I don't count this as work.
Hey, that's pretty cool. All right, I don't count my
I don't know
job
how
as
to
work
take
either.
that.
I love my job.
I'm not
I
sure
mean,
how to really,
Let me think
observe
that out a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me think about it.
Pete's like, oh, I don't have to pay.
I don't count. Oh, it's a free day. Birthday.
He heard
It's
that
free day.
differently than the rest of us.
Yeah, his eyes lit up.
I saw a video on Instagram yesterday of a dog fishing. A owner left his fishing pole out there and ran to a little porta potty. Mm-hmm. And the dog saw that there was a fish biting on the pole.
Yeah.
So the dog grabs the pole and brings it into shore and catches the fish.
Is that a Joey Romer dog?
Might have been a Joey Romer dog.
sure
Joey
Joey
Romer
Romer
knows how to
dog,
train
yeah.
those dogs, man.
Probably.
All right. That traffic check brought to us by Amara Med Spa. I think Clay was supposed to say that too, but
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry if I
I
stole your
jumbled
thunder.
that
Clay.
yesterday, so I'm skipping it.
Was Clay out late last night?
No.
No.
He was working late.
Well, he always
Works
works late. Yeah.
Cafe
Yeah,
11.
Those
Cafe
music
11.
gigs, man.
I
they don't-
forget about that.
Don't get out early. Are you tired? Is your skin craving a revival?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great segue.
So
He was asking Clay. Yes, he just said that. He was out late.
Well, Clay, maybe you need to go to a Marmoset spa.
we definitely need to go.
If you didn't know Clay, I'm speaking directly to you on this one, Clay. Their unmatched expertise, Clay, and luxurious ambiance sets them apart in a league of their own, Clay. They have personalized treatments and rejuvenating facials designed to bring back Clay's youthful radiance. No one in town comes close. You have high standards, and so does Clay, and so does Amar Med Spa. Visit them at theamarmedspa.com. Thought I'd get more chuckles on that, but thanks, guys, for just leaving me out the
Really good,
That's
though.
cool.
Gonna
Nice
help
try.
you through glory there.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it, shall we?
Super excited.
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all today? Something going on?
No, we're
No,
good.
we're
We're
good.
here. We're
We're
liking all
great.
of you, sir.
Are you guys squabbling amongst each other? No. Before I get in here? Door was closed. Lights were off.
Not this week.
Okay, and not this
No.
week.
Sometimes.
I mean, even Clay's quiet today. Something's going on. Big announcement today?
Well,
You doing another Florida Man games in 2 months?
no.
Be in the padded walls over there in my jail cell.
Yeah,
Just lock
man.
me up. Don't let me out.
So I was close to asking for that. I really
could
was.
Tell. I could tell. You
I
rocked
really
it, man.
was.
You killed it.
Well, let's talk about you guys' big night out there at Florida Man Games, because
Yeah.
I think it was really, really awesome. What I loved the best, Sheriff, was watching the kids' matches.
I have to agree.
Out there, the kids'
Yep.
bouts
Yep.
were amazing because for kids, man, they don't get the opportunity to be in front of an audience like that and hear the roars of those
Yeah,
cheers.
yeah.
When they're connecting on some of those hits, man, it was so it almost brought me to tears. Honestly,
Me too. I'm telling you.
just seeing how
Yeah.
much emotion there was that night.
Yeah.
It was so impressive, and I'm trying not to mention that the cops lost.
Well, I will say this. Go back to the beginning, the first fight, Maddie and Maggie.
Yeah.
Those two girls that rocked it, and they were a 13-year-old girl get in the ring with, of course, an older girl. And what a way to start the night off.
Yeah,
crowd
she
went
won.
Crazy.
Yeah, but she
Crazy.
Was she
yes.
was
Those
tough,
kids
man.
are
She's a
so
little
talented.
dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to share her entire story on the air, but she's got a story, and it's all coming to fruition now. She's found some identity in life, which is so powerful, and we've been a part of that. So, but it's just an amazing. But all those kids. So we are doing a PAL boxing event in May. We're going to pull it off in May, just PAL kids only.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to let all these kids
Oh, that's
box
great.
in May. So we're looking for a venue now. We're getting some partnership with Great Expectations Realty. Yeah, so Jenna's trying to hook us up with a venue. So the news will be coming soon here. But it's going to be all PAL, no adults.
That's really,
Yes,
really cool.
yeah.
Wow,
These
what a
kids
day
work
for
hard.
those kids.
Yeah.
They do work
Powerful.
hard. How many kids do you have in that PAL boxing program?
So we average between 60 and 80 in the PAL boxing program.
Wow.
Yeah, and if we
Jeez.
can move it closer to West Augustine, I know we'll have more. Right now, we're based out of the old Harris Elementary School in Hastings, and it's a couple nights a week. And I know that it's so far away for some families. I know if we move it closer with our new PAL facility, we'll be much better off. So that will eventually happen and come to fruition. So we're looking for a place now to build a fight house. So the fight house, of course, will be that boxing ring that was donated and put it into just an old shack somewhere, so our kids and our adults can have a place to box.
That's very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, super
That's
excited. Yeah.
exciting.
So the ring that they practice in all the time is about 3/4 of that size because we had to fit it into a classroom at W.E. Harris.
really?
Yeah, so that was the first time the kids had been in a full-size ring for a competition.
Oh,
they did good.
that's cool.
They
That's
killed
cool.
it. Yeah,
They
yeah.
really did.
They
man.
killed it. Yep.
The excitement level. I think the crowd was more
by far.
into it for
Yeah.
the kids than they were for
Yeah.
some of the grown-up
Yeah.
bouts, man. It was really I just felt so great for those kids. I really
Me
really
too.
did.
Well, I think when you saw, King and Graves come out there, they did a good job too as well. And those kids know each other well. They box. They can only box each other. I mean, so then they got a full showcase, and King just came alive in that ring in there. Graves did a phenomenal job. Never got knocked out, but it was
Yeah,
intense.
he was giving up
Yeah.
like 60 pounds or
Yeah,
something. So-
no one knows this, but all those kids are champions. They've all have some title belt under their
Really?
belts already. Yes, every one of them
Oh,
have won at
cool.
least 1 or 2 championships through PAL. Yeah, super excited.
that's really
That's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
So what do you think timeline on moving that out closer to this area?
So we're looking now. We actually had a meeting. I had a meeting with Jenna the other day, Jenna Dennis, and Great Expectations Realty. So they're looking for 3 different properties that we think we've identified. So it looks like it's going to come to fruition here pretty quick. So once I get caught up, of course, from yesterday, we're going to meet and look at the 3 locations and see how it comes out.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing human being. We
Yeah.
just talked to them yesterday, Alan and Jenna, on the show. They're
Amazing.
doing some depot moving. The airport's donating 2 depots
Yeah.
to the Hastings Main Street.
Yes.
So, yeah, you got some things too with the jail, I heard, out there.
We
I know
are.
it's not 100% quite yet, but
We're getting there. Yeah, they actually discovered we have an old like a drunk tank out there, the jail that's back in the 1900s.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it's been used for I think communications company was in there for a little bit. So again, Jenna Dennis, of course, and that Main Street crew is going to help us get back on our feet, identify, put some history back together. They're just doing. Hastings looks great.
Right.
Looks great. I mean, the bike trail, of course, was a big thing. Of course, getting there, the old railroad tracks, but they've done a good job. Just coming together as a community and identifying what that neighborhood is so special for.
Yeah.
And it's just the old town USA.
And they're keeping that intact.
Yeah,
which
that's
I
what makes it
love.
special.
Well,
Yeah,
I saw
makes
that
it
with the
special.
library
It's so cool.
discussion.
Seriously,
That
yeah,
really
yeah.
shattered the glass ceiling for communication out there. They're
Totally
like,
agree.
Keep it the way the aesthetic needs to stay.
Totally agree.
Totally
Yeah.
true Hastings.
Yeah.
So I got
That's
some
really
exciting
cool.
announcement for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grab some right here.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so this was actually coming to you that night, but of course you went home. Remember, because you were a little tired that night.
I was about to die, Sheriff. I was legitimately
I can
about to
tell I
die.
felt bad for you.
I apologize.
You
I
needed
really,
an
really
IV.
do.
You needed an
I felt really bad. But as we said, I fell asleep the second I closed my eyes.
So this is
That
we
day.
wanted to, on behalf of the entire Police Athletic League, our entire Brawl the badges, we wanted to present to you. We had an extra belt made for you.
Look at that.
For our partnership.
Wow, you guys.
Hey, whoa! Can
Wow, you
That
guys.
is heavy.
Yeah.
That's
So let's
the
get this.
real
Yeah,
deal.
get rid of that.
Whoa, man!
So some other things we got
Wow,
for you too as
you
well.
guys.
We had these posters made, of course, for the Florida Man games.
Oh my gosh!
That is awesome.
Over here.
Heck yeah!
Wow!
Oh, and my skinny picture.
Is that not
Yes!
awesome?
Thank you.
This is unbelievable.
This is awesome.
And then I'm not sure who this guy is, but this Van Strange guy, is this not the perfect picture?
This is awesome.
We got one more. Okay. No, we got something else too.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna sign him, but I didn't want to ruin it because I tell you what, it's powerful. It was actually, you know who you look like, by the way.
So I've been told
And then
Vin
also too,
Diesel,
our birthday boy.
Oh, Clay! Can't
I don't know
forget
if people have
Clay.
actually
Look at
seen
that.
Clay's face before.
Yeah,
That's a good looking birthday boy.
Here, let
Don't
me
show
show
that
this
on
on the
camera.
camera.
He said,
Look
"Don't
at
show it on
that.
camera." Oh,
That's a good looking Clay right there.
That's
Clay's like, darn it.
solid right there.
Got shades on mine. Yes.
Scrub the footage.
Dude, thank you guys so much.
Wow.
Wow.
So
That's
awesome.
really, really
I
awesome.
want to present to you too from Amp Hardcore Gym, of course, which was one of our official partners in Fight Like a Girl. They wanted to give you a 1 year, basically, a gift certificate valid for any service offered by at the Amp Gym to the real Florida man, Pete Melfi, and they want to give it to you for a whole year to basically work out an honorary membership.
Do it.
Again, which I thought was kind of cool.
it.
So I want to present
Wow.
this to you
Beast.
on behalf of Amp Hardcore and Fight Like a Girl.
Wow.
That's
Thank you
awesome.
guys so
Yeah.
much.
Early
Yes.
birthday present.
That is awesome.
Early birthday
That
for
is
Monday.
really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I just want to say on a serious note, we could have not have pulled this off without your partnership and you having an open mind and saying, let's do this kind of thing, because we didn't know what we were doing. But with that being said, we got a chance for our men and women of the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, the St. Augustine Fire Department, St. Johns County Fire Rescue, of course, and Amp Hardcore Gym and Fight Like a Girl to really just have a good time in front of their peers and their family members, and we couldn't have done it without you in the Florida Man Games. So we had a lot of sponsors that paid for all the merchandise, of course, we have there. So again, we appreciate you and what you did for us, Pete. And I know you always have our back here in St. Johns County. Just thank you for all of what you do for us.
Well, hey, I'm speechless. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate. Look, the Florida Man Games wouldn't have been the same without the evading arrest obstacle course
Oh
either.
my goodness!
I mean,
it went international.
It really did.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Your men and women out
Our
there have
deputies
been seen
loved
across
it.
the world.
Yes.
Because of, everybody talked about that event, and
I had to laugh because I had other sheriffs call me, going, "Well, how do we get in next year?" I said, "You don't get in next year. You didn't want to show up this year, so
Right.
the St. Louis County Sheriff's
Right.
Office. So next year we're
Jeez.
going to pick 6 deputy sheriffs to run that race. You know,
Great.
so we get some.
Your men and women took that so serious.
They weren't kidding around.
serious.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
man!
so
I
fun.
mean, they were diving at the criminals. Well, not the criminals, the competitors out there.
Actually, we want you next year to sign a waiver with them so we can tackle them, you know, and make it a little more legit, and they can run for their fear.
I'm still hoping for tasers one day, but I don't.
We'll see.
We'll never.
Well, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can say this on air, but if I get reelected, of course, next term will be a little different, so a little more looser. I'm trying to abide by the rules right now. So next time, whatever you want, we'll just do it. Yeah. Yeah. We can also
I
shoot
don't
you with a
think
40
we'll-
millimeter. The beanbag round.
Beanbag.
Well, some of those guys that were in the competition were law enforcement from Citrus.
Yes.
And there was another one from Putnam County was in
Yeah.
there too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few
Yeah,
in there.
man.
Actually, I had to laugh. So the sheriff from Citrus County is a good friend of mine, Mike Pendergrass. He calls me and says, "Are those my deputy sheriffs at your event?" I said, "Don't you blame me, sheriff. There's nothing to do with me, brother. No, they came in their own will."
They volunteered.
Yeah.
What a great day. But again, thank you for, I know there was some confusion with the tickets, of course, in the live stream, but that happens on first time events.
I really, and I got to tell you, that was what I was most disappointed about, because with a first year event, obviously
Stuff's going to happen. Sure.
things are going to happen, but we could not get that stream figured out for people on the field.
Yeah.
And boy, we tried.
Yeah.
And that was honestly, it was the most disappointing part of the day for
Yeah.
me. So
But here's how I want to thank you because of my announcing, and I lost my voice, as you know, because we did it on Wednesday, which rookie move. So on Wednesday we had to weigh in, and I yelled just as loud on Wednesday.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I lost my voice on Wednesday. But after Saturday, and I can't say it on the air, but I had an invite to, I'm auditioning for a announcer job.
Oh, wow.
Oh yes, I'm gonna go to.
Great timing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in a studio, and they're gonna actually interview me for an announcing job for a gig out in Vegas. So if the sheriff thing doesn't work out, I'm going to Vegas.
That's amazing.
Ken and I are going to Vegas.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I got to tell you,
goodness.
you must have practiced that, because that was
Oh,
some
I
good,
had
that was
so
some
much
good
fun.
in-ring announcing.
Oh,
It
I
really
had
was.
so much fun.
Here's what I said as soon as you came out. His voice ain't making it to the fourth.
I thought the same thing. Yeah.
His voice ain't making it.
I'm sure.
You were taking that water, and I was like, he ain't making it.
I'm sure you saw I was sucking on halls, you know, mental just top drops. Ken was over there feeding me water. It
And
was.
you got a star-studded panel of judges
Oh my
out there.
goodness,
How'd
great,
those
yeah.
guys enjoy the night?
Good, they're all
They had
good
to
friends of
have had
mine.
a
Yeah, those are
blast.
all friends of mine, and we've had a partnership for a long time, and they had a great time. They couldn't. They said the same thing. Kids. They couldn't believe the kids out there. But
So great for the
I mean,
kids.
we had the big boys, you know, Duke, and we had Duke, of course, and Jacob. But they went toe for toe, blowing blows for blow.
yeah.
Oh my God, it was brutal.
At the end, those hands were heavy. Though.
It was heavy. Yeah. It's kind of headbutt him around.
It was a real fight, man.
agree.
I mean, this was not a goofy big glove fight. These
Yeah.
were real
Wasn't it
fights.
tied 4-4?
So actually, there really wasn't any fight that was just totally a blowout, actually. And the judges actually in the end were really stuck on the Cajas fight. They were stuck on that one, and they were stuck, of course, on the. And they said even the last fight with Armando Lopez and Andy Moscosco. God, I'm gonna get that right.
Sure.
Moscato. No,
Nailed it.
Moscoso. Anyways, so with Andy Moscoso, they at the end they were like, man, that was almost too close to call. So again, just some really good fights, and we appreciate you, brother. That was a great time. Great time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you guys, man.
Yep, that
I
was a
mean,
great time.
couldn't have done it without you guys.
You
either,
gonna let us in
so.
next year?
Absolutely. If you guys want to do it next year,
We're all
we
in.
are all
The
in.
question is,
Yeah.
are they going to let Davey in next year?
What did I miss?
we have not let Davey live this down. He
I
was
was looking at the security guard. Would you call the sheriff? Would you call him right now?
No way, you couldn't get in?
Oh, Fantacool, I couldn't get in. You mal. And
You
while
didn't
I was
get in?
I was trying to get in for like 45 minutes. The security guard was like, no. I was like, oh my God.
One of my
really?
deputies?
No, security guy. Yeah, he was doing his job. He was fine. So we had to like clandestine slip me a arm bracelet at Swing Park.
Oh my goodness, you
I
could have
broke
called
into
me.
the-
I could have got you in. I feel so
There was no
bad.
cell service.
right. It was the day. Remember, it was the day where AT&T
It was the day
went
AT&T
down
was
or
shot
whatever.
out.
Literally like was
Yeah.
Michael Landon from like Little House on the Prairie trying to figure out how to get into the own event. You know what I mean? Like, we've only talked about it for 10 months.
That
let
must
me
have,
in.
and that must
Oh,
have been
shoot.
just after we secured all the kind of side
Yeah, that's
entrances.
exactly it.
So did you miss it?
No, I got in. I got
Oh,
in.
okay. I feel so
They snuck me
bad.
in.
He got
Okay.
in. He got pictures with Wicks.
Oh,
He-
yeah.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good.
So
okay.
much fun, yeah.
Okay, very good. All right. Yeah.
They wouldn't let me in the gym.
Yeah.
No, that was another thing. I was asking. I asked the photographer if we got any pictures of the fight night, and she said they wouldn't let me in the gym.
Yeah,
You
they
guys'
wouldn't let-
security was tighter than our security.
They wouldn't let me in the gym until somebody said, "I'm gonna go ask Pere," and I was like, "Yeah, tell Pere Clay is here." And she's like, and he was like, "Oh, you're Clay."
Codename Clay. Clay.
Right.
You do the secret handshake.
That's right.
The Clay. That's what we'll need.
I'm sorry.
As I
Goodness
was walking up
gracious.
to the gym, they did this. Oh, that's Troy.
Yeah. Troy had no problem getting in.
No problem getting.
No problem getting in.
I'll
No.
tell you what, no problems. It was lickety split all day. It was awesome.
No
So, yeah.
incidents.
None at
with
all.
5,000
They
people
kept
on the field.
riffraff out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, your men and women did a great job of that as well. And what I really liked out there is you guys got to be showcased as good guys on the
Yeah,
field.
I know.
You
Just-
know,
yeah.
everybody was so psyched to see you
Yeah.
guys compete
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
events that you were
Yeah,
doing.
it was awesome.
And so it was just a great community thing. for
Even,
your
even
men
though
and
no
women.
one was rooting for you, by the way.
I know what it was.
But you guys got almost everybody.
Yeah, I think it was
11
4 out of 6 and 5 out of 6 on one. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, 11 out of 12. Yeah, it was what's crazy. So it was funny. Some lady walks up to me. She goes, "Are you guys real cops? You just here to, as part of the skit?" I'm like, "No, we're here part of the skit." She goes, "Really?" Yeah. I was like, "No, we're not. Yeah, no, we're actually real police officers."
Yeah.
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 No, it was a great event. You did a good job. Yeah, it was phenomenal. Outstanding.
It was fun.
Yeah,
It was
we
a lot of
appreciate you,
fun.
brother. And just a small token of our appreciation just from everybody involved, of course, with our boxers. And
That's amazing.
this is legit.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is more legit than the
cool is
belts I
that?
gave out to our It really is. And this thing weighs at least 20 pounds.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So Chrissy
real
Paget, of
deal.
course, as you know, she's the Guns N' Hoses champ, and
Yeah.
she works for me now in our training division. And Chrissy's a special person. Her and her wife are just beautiful people. But anyways, Chrissy took over the design of the belts, which is what they use in Guns N' Hoses, similar to. And we wanted to make it personal. And of
That's
course,
amazing.
yeah. And you think
That's
of a
amazing.
13-year-old girl, when she wins that belt and that first bout. I mean, that's powerful. That's a last.
Yeah.
It is.
Change your
Yeah.
life.
So strong.
Yeah, change your life. So
You
yeah,
have
don't
that
need
forever.
a bulletproof vest now, buddy. You just wear that.
no
Just
sir.
strap that thing around my waist.
If you
man.
can hang it from your mirror in the car, you'll never get a ticket again.
Play the theme song of Shaft everywhere
Yeah,
you
he's
go.
brought all the badges, brother.
Yeah, right. I would just throw this up on the dashboard. Yeah.
Can I see your license and registration?
Can you hold this, big boy?
Hold this for 1
My
second.
challenge coin, sir.
Yeah, right.
Can you hold my
That's
belt
one
while I
hell of
get
a
it?
challenge coin. Yeah,
This is the sheriff's challenge coin.
that is awesome. Thank you again. That's so cool.
Yeah, good
man.
stuff. Anyways,
That's
great
so
time. We
cool.
appreciate you.
Well, let's talk about some other great things you're involved in. You just did you just complete the polar plunge? Did you just do
Yes,
this? Or is this-
that was my third of the year. So we just had one last weekend. It was for Special Olympics Florida.
Nice.
We're big partners, of course, with law enforcement Special Olympics
Mm-hmm.
with the torch run every year. So last weekend, the actual Special Olympics for Florida, Special Olympics Florida actually put it together. It was at Beach Walk. Didn't have a good turnout because that's the second time they've had to schedule it because, of course, some of the athletes are younger kids.
I remember, yeah.
But really, it was actually a good time. So we had a polar plunge last week, and I think it was like 58 degrees. It wasn't too bad in the pool or the lagoon.
Hey, for us, that's polar in Florida.
Seriously,
In
yeah,
Florida,
it's
that's
freezing.
polar,
Yeah,
man.
some guy from Kansas City said it's only 58 degrees. Like, buddy, you're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Yeah.
So, and then I did two before that too. One was at goodness gracious, I did one at Rivertown. And then we did one up at every year they invite me to come at Nocatee too as well. And actually Nocatee was unreal crowd wise. I mean, it was probably,
Really?
oh my God, probably 1,000 people there.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they challenged me. Some kid challenged me to go on the slide afterwards. We went down the slide a couple times.
There you
My
go.
deputy showed up. It was actually good. It was powerful. Yeah, we enjoy doing that stuff. It's for a good cause, and it's our community.
Yeah.
So it's.
And who doesn't like a good water slide?
I have to agree with you too, especially when it's 50 degrees up. Everybody.
If I'm listening to all those places, it sounds like they just do that in the north part of this county. It's like, it
Yeah,
seems
they
like
didn't have a polar plunge. Yeah, St. Augustine
We don't do
Shores.
that mess down here.
Yeah, my mother didn't have a polar plunge at St. Augustine Shores.
That shows you where they're from. They ain't from around here.
That's a good point. Too. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Do they have a 324 area code now?
Ah, see, yeah, that's
Separate
the
country.
tell, That's
Yes.
the tell.
Separate country.
Another-
Gotta have
Is
it.
that where it's
man.
at? Is Nocatee? The 32?
No, it's
No,
just the new
324s.
904s.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Any new
It's all over.
Oh,
Any
anybody.
new phone
Yeah.
number
Any
now.
new 904
Oh, I got
person
you.
is
Jones
now
County.
You so
324.
much I
In
paid
a
attention to
special
that.
club if you
Yeah.
have a
I paid
904
attention to that
Well,
one.
we paid attention to that highly because we may now have to
904.
change the entire name of our network.
Yeah.
904-324.
We might be the vintage
Right,
904
yeah,
now.
right. Classic.
Yeah,
Classic
Classic
904.
Original.
I think
That's
if you've
right.
been here any amount of time, whether it's been a year or 2 months, you're still 904.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
Yeah, you'll be aged out by the time everybody forgets what
don't
904
know
is.
anymore.
Did you get tattoos?
for Florida Man Games?
No, for 904.
Oh, for 904? Yeah, I don't think I have. I don't think I have a 904 tattoo.
No, do you have a
Right now.
tattoo
Does
of
he have one
904?
personally? No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Then you're good.
Yeah.
You can change it tomorrow. No one cares.
Well, I'm still going to get one. I'm still planning to get one.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'll go with you. I'll get one.
All right.
Not 904. I'll get something else.
Well, I'm doing it in Roman numerals. CMIV. Look. Okay, everybody's looking at me like I'm a freaking stupid idiot. So
No, it's your
fine.
birthday on Monday. Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
Just
Life
make
is
sure.
short. Life is short.
just like me. All right. You also talked to the Girl Scouts recently, right? Did they hook you up with cookies?
Well, no. So listen, a little bit of confusion here. So that troop is actually a Boy Scout troop with girls in it. You know, it changed the law. Was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago.
You're
Yeah, so actually 277 and 297, 277 troop, 277, I think I'm right. And then 277 is the boys, 297 is the girls. So they're a commingling troop in the same area, but they have the girls are now Boy Scouts.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, so they were doing a citizenship thing, pretty cool up there. They have like 80 kids up there in the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts too as well. You know, so it was pretty powerful. But the girls asked if I would. They're getting their citizenship badge, and in order to get the citizenship badge, they have to interview a elected official. And I was the chosen one.
Okay.
There you go.
Chosen one. So yeah, they gave me. It was pretty cool. The girls were so. These girls are so smart. I mean, they look in the eye. They talk like little adults. You know, it's just so funny. But yeah, they asked me some questions about basically being a sheriff in St. Johns County. So it was easy. And then we actually gave a talk to all of them. I brought in one of my drug recognition experts, which is Deputy Danielle Jarus. So she's one of our DUI units. She came in and she gives a great presentation. So she gave a presentation on basically trying to educate these kids at the youngest level what to kind of look for and. Being strong and saying no and, not being the cool kid, because you didn't try something or do something. So just trying to educate these kids. She did a phenomenal job with the presentation up there. Danielle Drews did with the girls and the boys up there from 277 and 297. So, yeah, powerful night up there. But they had almost 90 kids are still in that one troop, 2 troops involved in scouting is pretty powerful.
That's awesome.
Yeah, great night. Yeah, great night. Yep, up in Ponte Vedra.
Well, hey, we're going to talk about something else in Ponte Vedra really quick after we do a little bit of business here. Let's tell everybody about the gas
Oh, great.
report.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
It's the weekend.
Is Tim in the comments already yet? Or
We're waiting for you, Tim.
Okay, all right, let's wake Tim
There
up.
was a call
Tim
out.
Gauze, of
was a
course.
call
morning,
out
Tim.
for
Tim Gauze is
yeah.
our Costco reporter.
We have to wake him up. to
He
get him.
drives up to Costco every single morning.
Yep.
And reports from the parking lot. We
Are you being
don't know.
serious?
Oh, yeah.
We
Okay.
don't know how you do it, Tim, but we
Okay.
appreciate it. The Sunoco at 21.99 North Ponce is at 224. Geez, that's the lowest price this morning. 224. It is creeping back up.
224?
324. I'm
324.
sorry.
Yeah, where's that at?
324. I'm
Squealing-
fantasizing.
Squealing
here.
tires to get there.
Jeez, I know.
Bring the tanker.
Maybe don't tell anybody.
324. Yeah. That's
Don't
the
put that
Sunoco at
out.
21.99 North Ponce. We've got the Owens at 780 South Ponce at 329. Same with the Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard and the Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, all at 329. It's 329 really far down that list. The Shell jumps it up to 335 at 2350 North Ponce. We got the Circle K on 207 at 339. The Circle K at 4564 US 1 North at 347.
What are you doing with your
Fancy
life?
And the gate on Mizell Road, the fanciest gas of them all at the gate,
Of course.
349.
Who hurt you, Gate? God.
Whoa. Yeah.
They gotta pay for all these new.
Oh,
They didn't
they're
get a
hurting
bill.
me.
Something happened
hurts
there.
me, man.
They missed a decimal or check your math.
And they don't even have a real store.
They're doing it out of containers.
Right?
Wow.
The freaking gate right They got to pay for
I
that
have to
pod
agree with
rental.
Oh, I
the
saw
gate
that
right
what you
here.
guys are talking about. Yeah, they
Yeah.
transformed the stores into the real quick blip.
Like
of-
portables.
Into
Yeah.
a Connex. It's into a Connex.
How would you like to work in that? God bless them
I would
all.
not,
Yeah.
actually. I would
And there's
not.
2 people there at nighttime.
I know.
Yeah.
They had checks and balances, right? Yeah.
It's as big as this little square right
That's
here.
it.
Yeah.
Bless them. Got to go in and get my smoke.
Speaking of little squares, if you go to Sheriff's Hardwick's little square, right across the street,
Hotel.
Chris Lucero is going to get you out. Chris Lucero bail bonds.
That's my gated community. It's not a little square.
Well, they're New York style apartments.
I got you.
I think.
Ah.
HOA is
Could be
really
better. Could be better.
HOA is really strict over there.
Very
they
strict.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
Lots of warnings.
No view.
There's a view.
Well, it's
Ish.
yeah.
There's a pond out back.
Yeah.
They're bigger
beautiful.
than the gate.
Ah.
What's that, Clay?
They're bigger than the gate.
They
Yeah.
are
Ah.
bigger than the
True,
gate.
they're bigger
probably.
than the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Chris Lucero wants to get you out back to your real apartment. He's available 24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail services. 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. Long list of music here for you today. We got Joe Lee at Bin 39 at 1 o'clock. Am I missing something?
No, I'm just looking at that list.
I know. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, Davey put his hand up. Usually Davey doesn't put his hand up.
2242. 2242.
2242. 2245.
Is it?
Yeah.
God, I'm off.
are you doing, man? Sorry. You've been saying that for a year.
I don't know. Maybe I have dyslexia, Troy.
It's not contagious.
I think it is, actually. I've caught dyslexia since I've been working with you. Caleb Joy at the Cellar upstairs at 1. Heather Craig at Trade Winds at 1. Mike Cook at the Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1. One of our favorite serial killers, Lee Michael Howard. Not Michael Lee Howard. At Pizzali's at 3 o'clock. Paper City Hustlers. You love them, Davey.
Yes.
Colin Cowles, 4 o'clock. Duffy Bishop Band, Fusion 904 Eatery at 5. Josh Tennessee Worthy at the Oasis at 5. Lonesome Bert's Thick and Thin String Band.
Oh.
Big name. At Marina Munch, 5 o'clock. Crab Creek at Krabby's. Wonder if they're the house band. 5 o'clock. Heather Craig at Beaches at Volano. She's doing a tour today, 5 o'clock. Mark Hart and Richard Konsicki.
Oh, yes. You did it.
Fish House Oyster Company at 5 o'clock. Trevor Compton at O.C. White's at 5:30. Eddie Pickett at Mellow Mushroom at 6. Greg Johnson, Southampton Golf Club, 6 o'clock. The Morrow Family Band. Guy Harvey Resort at 6. Craig Hand, Hurricane Patties at 6. Committee at the Cellar upstairs at 6. Musical Chairs at Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Dave's Not Here and Joe's Other Deadish Bands. It's a long website name.
Interesting. Is that a festival?
Wow,
or
that's hard to
something?
put on a business card.
Yeah. A1AO Works at 7. Go ask them about their name tonight. The Chambers De Lauriers Band. That must be French. Cafe 11 at 8. Lauren and Evan at Fionn McCool's Irish Pub. Boy, these are some new names on this list today.
Adam Plackett.
I don't know. 8 o'clock.
Totally platinum.
Elton.
Josh Tennessee Worthy at Meehan's at 9 o'clock. Josh Ford at the Milltop Tavern at 9. And the band Be Easy at Prohibition Kitchen at 10. Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot
What
going
happened
on
to our
tonight.
little town?
I know, right?
We sure do love music.
We do.
That's all tonight?
That's all
just
today
tonight.
and tonight, yeah.
It is bike week, though, right?
Yeah,
Bike weekend?
is it still
It's
bike
the
week?
last. It's the end of it.
I mean, feels like
This weekend?
it's always
Yeah,
bike
it's the end
week.
of
It is always bike
It
week.
is.
You're right.
It's the end of
That's a
it.
good point, Davey.
Just have a week of bikes. And
Yeah, Saturday. I think they do the big parade
Down in
there.
Daytona?
Yep.
Yeah, they've definitely been around. I've heard them.
Yeah, man.
Try being a mile.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're not sleeping at all.
Guys,
Troy.
the outfits. Wow, that's a different culture for me. I've never seen outfits like that down there.
I'm going to see if Kendall will get a Harley and she'll get an outfit. Think she'll do
that's
it?
very,
I'm going to
like,
say probably not.
I would say no.
Some of
I'm
them
pretty
are-
sure she'd make you wear it.
I would say
So you best be careful what you ask
yeah,
for.
it's
there.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
I was going to rent some mopeds for the weekend.
There you go.
Take the muffler off, take the calic burner off.
Make it sound a little more.
This hog gets 45 to the gallon.
All right, Lloyd.
Totally redeem yourself.
Your home's comfort is their top priority at Griffin Services. They specialize in AC, plumbing, and electrical services, plus unique offerings like standby generators, water softeners, and they do gas work. You can experience fast, friendly, and affordable service 7 days a week. Just give them a call, 904-500-2653, or visit griffinservice.com. Also, our friends at Fidus Roofing, great local company over here for 15 years. All their employees live right here in St. Johns County. And they're master elite contractors for St. Johns County, which means they do unbelievable work, impeccable work, and they can give you warranties that nobody else can. Give them a call today, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
All right, Sheriff, you got, you're a busy man. I don't know how you do this. Can you clear up the rumors right now for us? Do you have a clone?
No.
Yeah, how do you do this?
That was a little bit of a hesitation.
No.
Yeah.
No, I just had to wake up for a minute.
Glitch in the system.
Had to wake up for a minute.
The clone is malfunctioning. Hooray!
We were. It's funny. We were out last night at the TPC event for the chamber event. It was packed there, and someone asked me. They said, "Where's your security?" I'm like, "She's right here. Kendall, she's right there."
Absolutely.
Yeah. Kendall's got my back.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
all you need.
Don't you
That's
have
all
the
you need.
Alpha Omega sleep out thing coming up?
We just did it 2 weekends ago. When was that?
was
Last
that?
weekend?
Oh, yeah,
Last
yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
Didn't it rain? How was
ago,
that?
right?
It rained the entire night.
Dude, the elements.
So we got a couple of cardboard boxes and didn't really check the size of them, but we couldn't fit in one of them individually. So I'm not a cardboard box sleeping the cardboard box guy. But anyway, so we put the two boxes together because the weather was coming, but we only had one tarp, so it didn't cover the whole thing. So I literally went to bed, I don't know, close to midnight, and then literally as soon as we get inside, it started raining.
Yeah.
So I'm sleeping in this box that's probably this wide next to my wife, and we're both in sleeping bags. And I'm thinking to myself, so she wakes up at 2 o'clock and she's like, "What are we gonna do what's our game plan if it starts raining?" I was like, "I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. We're homeless."
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
supposed to go
Yeah,
through
we
the
really
elements.
Right? We didn't though. We didn't sleep a whole lot, but we had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning though because we had another event to go to.
They added the speeches this year. Was that cool?
Yeah, they're every year they're powerful. As you know,
Right.
I've hired Paige. You know, I met her at the Burn Barrel my first year as the sheriff, and she spoke. It was the first year of the homeless sleep out too as well, the homeless sleep out challenge. And we met Paige, and next thing you know, Paige is now she works in my HR division. She works in my risk division. And she's doing phenomenal with her kids, and she's got a house she lives in. It's kind of powerful. She's got a yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. But the stories were once again amazing again by the girls. Speaking of course, homelessness and what they've been through in life and challenges, and it's pretty powerful. Every year it is. So that was good. Yeah.
That must be a real perspective shifter,
It was
especially for people who do that for their first time. Right?
Yeah, I have to agree. And they're speaking from the heart. I mean, it's not it's not staged. It's not prepared. They get up there and they just speak from the heart, and it's actually pretty powerful. So again, it's just a good thing to listen to and put yourself into perspective of things you have in life we take for granted.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's a good night though. We slept out. It didn't pour. I mean, it just rained. It physically just rained straight down, no wind, from like 1 o'clock in the morning until 6 in the morning. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that cold, but yeah, it was a good challenge. I think we made over $50,000 we raised.
Excellent.
Yep. So just
awesome.
a good cause for Lisa Franklin, her crew at Alpha Omega. They just want to they do a good thing for great people. That just are suffering and sacrificing things in life. Yeah.
Her determination is unbelievable.
Yeah, big fan of her and her people. Yeah, and she has her own
man.
story too, which makes it even better.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I like that. I'm all about
grace
that.
right
yeah.
there.
So yeah, we're beyond that. We're good.
Cool.
So-
Made it.
Yes.
So we were coming up on TPC weekend.
Oh, TPC.
Yeah, yeah. It's for me. It's the time when I just get to roll my eyes at all the people who don't actually like golf, but they're bragging about being out at TPC.
Oh yeah. They're taking the Instagram pictures.
Yeah, they're there
used
for
to
the
be
Instagram
one
selfies.
of those trolls. Thank you very little. Thank you
Okay,
very much. Yes,
well,
they wear the polo with the sweater tie.
Yep,
Call
yep,
me
yep.
Bart on the weekends. Yes, I
Yeah,
gotcha.
don't know one golfer's name out there, but they're all
Yeah.
taking selfies. So, what does this look like for the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office? Because I know it's a hectic weekend for you guys as well. Traffic and all that stuff.
It
you
is.
guys are
The
doing.
best thing that happened to us is the partnership we did with the St. Johns County School District and got on the same sheet of music probably for the first time in history. Their spring break is the same week as TPC next week. So that really lifted a lot of us with the school buses, of course, the parents trying to get their kids from schools. Of course, as you know, we got quite a few schools up there in the PV area. So this year being spring break being the same week as TPC. TPC used to be just a couple days, really. It was like 3 or 4 days. Now it starts tomorrow for us. So tomorrow, because now if you didn't qualify on the last course where they're at now, you can actually come on Saturday and Sunday and start golfing here on Saturday and Sunday. So we have a security task force out there that, again, these are all deputy sheriffs that are paid for by the TPC. They're all off duty. Everything is paid for by TPC directly to the deputy sheriffs here. So we run basically an agency up there for the next week, where some days we peak around 100 officers in the area there. There was a time before I was a sheriff where we had to have a lot of mutual aid because we just weren't big enough. Now we're big enough, and then I also allow our deputy sheriffs that work in the jail, what better people to manage a crowd and work with, de-escalation and stuff like that than our corrections deputies that work in the jail. So we allow them to come out and work for TPC too as well. So big week. I got Cole Swindell on Tuesday night, so that's going to be a crowd.
You going to that?
I'll be every year.
It's awesome.
I go every year just because I like that. I like the military appreciation night. I like the story. I like the flyover. I like the feeling of
You didn't go to Chainsmokers. I didn't see you there.
every year.
Did you
Yeah,
go?
yeah. I'm
Oh.
behind the stage. I just stay
Excuse
behind the
me.
stage. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We forgot.
Yeah, pardon me.
No, not like that. No, not that guy. I'm actually in uniform. I think
I can't picture you at a Chainsmokers concert.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it just sounds
yeah. And I who was that? Was it Kelsey? She was.
ballerina. Yeah.
She was the year before or last year.
Last year, I think.
Yeah, and I met her actually.
She's
Spoke to her.
sweet,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was super sweet. So yeah, I like the flyover. I like that.
Yeah.
Patriotism
beautiful.
feeling.
Yeah.
And had a little conversation with Trevor Lawrence last year, and of course he was walking around. It's just a good event, good time. We have a great partnership with TPC.
That's great.
So, with that being said, we're going to tell you to pay attention to the traffic and back plan because we expect good weather next week, of course, into next weekend, and of course the crowds are going to be large. We're expecting between 40 and 60,000 a day on the premise, which means we could get up into the low triple digits too as well. So again, just we ask you to back plan, kind of stay out of the area if you're not going to the event. Yeah. And then, of course, we'll have a lot of traffic control measures in place that TPC pays for to to move the actual traffic as best we can. But still, it's on 4-lane highways and 2-lane highways where we do the best we can based on, traffic management,
Yeah.
But a lot of Uber went on last year. Of course, that parking lot is massive. Now they opened a new parking lot there 2 years ago, year before last. So again, we have no, just like you had at Florida Man Games, we have no issues with the crowd. Every once in a while, you get a person that just had a little bit too much fun that day, but it's escorted off the property and go home for the day and call it a night, get them safely home. But with that being said, come out. It's going to be a great day. Very safe community, or very, very safe event with a lot of law enforcement protection.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
You guys have a great partnership with the Icemen, right? The hockey team.
Yeah.
You're going to
It's
be
a
out
lot of
there.
fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, those are great games to
It's a
go
good
see.
game.
Yeah, they're physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty physical up there.
You're going to be out there on St. Patty's Day. What
Yeah,
are you doing
they,
out there?
they asked me to drop the puck on St. Patty's Day. This is the
Come
second
on,
year.
man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
They knew he
it's-
had a green outfit.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So Ken and I did it last year together. They actually allowed the two of us together to go out on the ice and actually drop the puck. And they asked us last year to do it, so they asked us again this year.
That's awesome.
So we're doing it on St.
That's
Patty's
cool.
Day. We have a great relationship. They do a lot of discounts for first responders and our military, and they're a great partnership in our backyard up there. So in the games, I think they've been the champs like the last few years. Actually, they're pretty powerful team up there, but very physical, which I'm all into. Bare knuckles and boxing and.
Are you on hockey skates when you're doing this?
No, we go out on a red carpet actually.
Excuse me.
So do you have to hold your pinky out when you drop the puck?
I don't recall. There's a picture, but possibly. That's none of your business.
That's great.
Yeah.
You got to go there to the game to see
Yeah,
it, Troy.
you go pay a ticket
gotta
and
pay
you
for
can
a
see
ticket.
it. Yeah,
Check it out, man.
Yeah, but yeah,
That's the
just
image. I don't want to ruin that image for me right now, so I don't want to see it.
yeah,
Because now I know you're going to hold it like
Oh
a
yeah,
gorilla. Like,
I gotta make sure I got both hands. Troy's gonna make fun of me. I was like, Kendall, hold my puck. Yeah, great partnership. Even with the Sharks too and the Jags too as well. We were supposed to be there last year for a Sharks game, and of course Michael Kunovich died on that date. So that night of the incident, or actually everything was happening. So we missed that game. But yeah, we had a great partnership with all of them. They're good to our law enforcement, our first responders. That's
great. That's
Excellent.
great to
Were you
hear.
going to be there? Just root me on so I don't mess it up?
Yeah.
I mean, I do have to drop it.
Yeah, right. We should be there. We should stream it live.
Yeah.
Just to keep a close eye on how you're dropping this puck.
Yeah.
Last year, Kendall's like, flip it over. I'm like, what does it mean? Oh, then the logo was upside down. My bad. That's on me.
Boy, it's really good you have Kendall with you at a lot of these things.
Yeah,
It
she's
really
my
is.
best friend. I mean, it's just the way it is,
Yeah.
I know people get mad, like, why is he with his wife all the time? She's my partner in life.
Yeah.
And we choose to be together. And this life is so short, and she's been robbed of a lot of times. My military career and my law enforcement career, and we actually enjoy being together. Right? People are like, why is the sheriff's wife there? She's making command decisions. No, she's not. She's my partner in life, for God's sakes. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
People can just get so goofy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they really can.
Goodness
They really
gracious.
can.
Yeah. I'm going to no comment. My lawyer tells me no comment.
Next for
Re-elect me though next term. A little more vocal on term 2. A little more vocal on term
all
2.
right.
Yeah,
I
you're
love
going to
it.
be over. Next time I get on the show after my re-election, be like beep 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 beep. The sheriff's talking about.
Well, I do want to talk about something a little serious. We always have a lot of fun when you come in, Sheriff, and we appreciate laughing with you.
Appreciate
man.
you, my
It's,
friend. Yep.
Not a lot of sheriffs come in and laugh on programs like this across the nation.
I forget
you
we're
know,
human
so-
sometimes. I think we forget we're human. We think we're on this pedestal, and I don't see myself there. I see myself as a human being that loves my community and loves being the sheriff.
Yeah, and it shows.
Yeah.
There was a self-defense class
Yep.
that honors Tristan Bailey.
Yes.
Out here, and this is put on by SPARC Athletics
Yep,
and the
Spark.
St. John's. Yes,
Yep.
St. John's Middle School Athletic Association.
Yep.
They sponsor this Women Against Violent Encounters, the WAVE classes.
Yes, sir.
I guess they are taught by women of the St. John's County Sheriff's Office.
Yep, they're all deputy sheriffs.
They focus on teaching women self-defense techniques, situational awareness, verbal commands,
Yep.
things like that. And we've got classes coming up. Was there just one? Did we just finish one
Yeah,
as well?
so-
I know we got one coming up May 4th, August 14th, October 6th.
Yep.
And people can go to sparkathletics.com and see more about how to get involved in those. But
Yeah, so that's kind of a partnership we're running, of course, with Spark Athletics, and this is through the Tristan Bailey Foundation. This is something, Forrest and Stacy, and the entire, Bailey family wanted to do in remembrance of basically Tristan. But not just that, it's to bring awareness and show some self-confidence of these young women that are walking through parking lots and have this social media device in their hands. So Spark reached out to us, of course, with the Bailey family and the Middle School Athletic Association. here in St. Johns County, and did a partnership last Friday. So our women in law enforcement taught that class. Jennifer Waugh did a very good job. We did a morning show last Friday, actually, to kind of promote it. It was very successful. So those are the classes that Spark is running with the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office as a partnership, but we also run our own WAVE classes internally too as well. So also to Sergeant Brittany Garman from the city, she's one of our instructors too. But all of our,
Great athlete.
these girls
hell of
are
an
rock
athlete.
stars. Yeah. So it's just to get out there. We started this back in the 90s when I was a city police officer. Carol Wilder was her name. She used to run the Dojang on the island. And we started a self-awareness class back under Chief Robinson back in the day. And the class was basically for the Flagler College students to kind of show, again, that awareness, that, self-confidence, and then also just a few tactics and techniques to get out of an incident you were having. If someone grabbed you or you got into, something where somebody basically was trying to make you into a victim. So that rolled into basically over the years, I brought it back when I was the chief of police at St. Augustine Beach. We all taught it as a group again. And then, of course, when I came back to the sheriff's office, we brought that group right over here, and we're doing it now. Yeah, it used to be called WAC. Women's self. It was basically a women's self-defense class. Women's against violent encounters is actually the new one we actually did now. So it's just been it's a powerful class. We enjoy it. I was in the red man suit forever until they tore my knee and I stopped. Yeah. You may know this name, Tanya Schmidt-Alpers.
Oh, yeah.
Tanya Schmidt-Alpers gave me a kick to my knee and my ACL said good night. So yeah.
Black Mamba.
I wasn't ready. I hadn't been to Cobra Kai in a while, and that was it for me. Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, it's funny. Tanya Schmidt-Alpers back in the '90s took out. Remember big old Jock Alexander? She leveled Jock Alexander on the ground, dropped him.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
We won't tell you where
man.
that kick went, but it was an accidental kick to the front area.
A lot more padding there.
So you can go on our social media account. Of course, you can go on our sjso.org, and on there you can click on, of course, our community engagement, community involvement, and you'll see these classes on there. And please come out. And questions could be, is it for females only? Yeah, it's for females only, but of course, there's some other places in town like the AMP Hardcore that actually does male course classes. But this was something we created because of the college students downtown back in the day.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool and very, very important. Well, Sheriff, thank you so much for coming
Appreciate
in.
you. Yep,
we
thank you very
appreciate
much.
you, man.
Yeah.
And
Is the hour up?
the hour is just about up. Wow. Jeez.
What can we do for you? What can the sheriff's
Just
office
keep
do
being
for
a
you?
great sheriff.
I
Just keep
appreciate you.
helping our people at
Absolutely.
St. Johns County, looking out for the people of St. Johns County as you do, sir. We
Appreciate your support.
Greatly appreciate
Yep, thank you very much. We appreciate your support, and I'm truly blessed to be the sheriff in this community that actually supports law enforcement. I'm truly blessed, and thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Have a great day. Have a great week, everybody.
You're an
as well.
inspiration.
Have a great
You too as well.
weekend.
Thank you.
Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
What else do we got in the show today? I guess it's I've got to scroll all the way down my list here. Stoidum stat? No, check the comments.
Check the
Everyone
comments.
Check the comments.
I
Troy.
will forge my way forcefully into the forest of commentary.
This belt is just very distracting.
So
Yes,
cool.
it's-
I can't
This
stop looking
is
at
so
it.
awesome, man.
Awesome.
So it's disrupted our whole normal thing.
It really has. Like I have to put
It's
my
big.
arm somewhere. I feel really bad having my arm sitting on this thing. I've been trying to keep it a little elevated, but amazing.
It is heavy.
Thank you to Sheriff Hardwick. As you go through the comments, I will remind everybody that Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd, they set the standard that your home is more than a house. It's where your memories are made. They want to protect your home so that you can continue making great memories and not have to worry about the insurance part of things. Who wants to worry about that? Having a reliable local insurance agency like Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd with over 40 years of experience in homeowners insurance, auto, commercial, and benefits is a valuable asset in navigating the unpredictable insurance market. Christy, always readily available, loves her job out there at Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd, loves getting people set up and saving them money. Give her a call, 904-794-5455, or drop in and say hi at 165 South Park, Suite C. Also, our friends at BNS Signs. We absolutely love BNS Signs. They do everything, man. You know, they just put up a big Daktronics board. They're very proud of it. Out at Auburn University. Also did some signage out there for the Jumbo Shrimp.
Right. Awesome.
They've done the signage for the Flagler UF Hospital. I mean, it's so cool because they do so many at the Classic Car Museum. They do so many of the major entities in and around this area, but they also do things for, you know, small time people like me with the Florida Man games. They did all of our banners. They did some of our signage out there. They did the part of the course where you have to knock down the attendant with the alligator. I mean, if you're looking for a team who can get creative and give your signage, just make it pop and make it look as professional as anybody could possibly make it look around here. Jay and the team down there at BNS Signs, they're your go-tos.
It's a
I
turnkey
mean, they really,
service.
really are.
If you don't have an imagination, let them be creative for you.
Yep. They're fast, they're reliable, and their work is just ultra professional.
Yes.
It really, really is. It's the best of the best. So BNS Signs, give them a call for all your signage, your banner needs. They do stickers. They have just everything. Troy, what you got in the comments, man?
All right. So first off, thank you, Nicole and Barbara Jean, for the stars. People were asking if the sheriff's going to be announcing the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Oh,
so
maybe that's what he was hinting at.
Could be what it is. And just a reminder, spring break next week. So
Yeah.
Oh boy.
so no school buses. No school buses getting in the way.
Yeah, but lots more traffic.
Lots of traffic. Yeah.
Lots of little punk kids.
Yeah, you can't drink on where is it, the popular beach in the Panhandle anymore.
Pensacola.
Pensacola, yeah. So
really?
they'll all come here probably.
Yeah.
Or Daytona.
Great. Yeah. Okay. Well, Stardom stat, Troy.
All right, Stodem stat. Going back to the hippie days.
Oh.
But,
Were you a hippie back in
I
your
was
day?
not a hippie.
No, I
I was
don't
not a
think
hippie. I was playing ball and I had short hair.
Me too.
I kind of that's when I actually had hair and I still had short hair. So in 1950, on this day in history, the Volkswagen bus was introduced. So to me, I always thought it was really cool. My Aunt Wheezy
Oh.
had a Volkswagen bus,
Love
and you
Wheezy.
could rise it up. I mean, it was super cool. It had a little
Yeah.
kitchen
Whoa.
in it. You know, it was like having your own little house. I thought it was amazing. You know, but now that I think about it, my Aunt Wheezy did live in a trailer too. So
So she knew quality.
yeah,
on wheels.
She knows. But I remember just riding if you got over about 40 miles an hour, it just starts shaking.
Yeah.
Good.
I remember my aunt had one of the Bugs, which was kind of the Beatles, which was kind of
Yeah.
like a hippie type of vehicle.
Yep.
And she'd pick us up for school in that sometimes.
One car I
homeschool.
couldn't fit into. I couldn't fit into it.
Into the bug.
Yeah, it was very, very small.
yeah.
Once you got more than two people in there, it's
Yeah. Yabba dabba don't.
Yeah.
all right.
So no, but this is the Volkswagen bus was introduced on this day in 1950.
Fantastic.
Thank you, sir. St. Augie's Pizza was introduced on this day, and just kidding. I don't know when they were introduced, but I'm sure glad they're here. Get down there and get yourself a few slices today. You might see me down there. Probably see Troy down there. Maybe Davey as well. We all frequent St. Augie's Pizza. It's
I was
the
there
go-to
last
spot.
I was
night.
there yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
we got gift
and they
cards.
they hooked us up. Got to give a big shout out to St. Augie's Pizza here. They hooked us up, me and Clay, with some gift cards for our birthday. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. And some
Awesome.
personalized notes, which you don't have to be me or Clay to get a personalized note in your pizza.
They wrote "Happy Birthday, Troy" and then crossed it out and put Clay. I love it.
I'll take it.
All right, plugs, Troy.
Plugs. There is a bike show next week at the Antique Car Museum. So just
okay.
want to make sure I get that out there. I know it's into Bike Week, but the following weekend is real important.
That
So
should be fun.
Rounding out birthday day, I have a very special message from Mike and Darcy Davis. There's cookies for you guys waiting upstairs. So I will go grab that.
Oh, that's
Yes.
awesome.
Happy
Can't turn down
birthday.
Darcy cookies, man. She makes the best.
Yep, she made them just for you guys.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank y'all very much. Clay, what about you?
Nothing really. Just have a happy birthday on Monday, Pete.
Thank
I know
you.
you won't be here, right?
I will be out Monday. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So thank you guys all very much. And the happy birthdays in the comments, I just assumed there were some, but I wouldn't be surprised if there weren't any.
No.
Actually.
they're all for Clay.
They're all for Clay. Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna
Yours
Monday.
isn't until next week.
I know. Well, I was just trying to, get ahead, but whatever. Nobody loves me.
Do you need a hug?
Nope.
No.
Okay. All right. Nope. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day. Davey and I'll see you at 3.
Bye-bye.